it's me, Aliza Zaidi, in front of you, and welcome to Pennsylvania Stories, Industry, and Identity. In this short documentary, I will take you on a journey through one of the most historically significant and economically diverse state in the United States, Pennsylvania. It's called the Keystone State because just like a keystone holds an arch together, Pennsylvania has held together key moments in the history of America, from the birth of democracy to the rise of modern industry and technology. Pennsylvania lies in the northeastern United States, connecting the Atlantic coast with the Midwest. It's home to nearly 13 million people according to the US Census Bureau 2024, making it the fifth most populous state in the country. The state's geography is diverse. You can drive from the bustling streets to Philadelphia to the quiet Amish farmlands or forest covered Appalachian mountains in just a few hours. This mix of landscapes helps explain its rich blend of cultures, industries, and lifestyles. Economically, Pennsylvania is one of America's powerhouses. In 2024, the state's GDP reached around $804.4 billion, showing a steady 2.4% growth from the previous year, according to USA Fact 2024. Today, the economy is diverse, with strong sectors in manufacturing, healthcare, education, energy, and technology. Tourism is also vital, generating $83.9 billion in economic activity and supporting more than 500,000 jobs in 2024. Even the creative arts contribute over $30 billion annually. This balance between tradition and innovation makes Pennsylvania resilient even as industries evolve. Pennsylvania began as William Penn's Holy Experiment in 1681, an early model for religious freedom that shaped American ideas of tolerance. Pennsylvania was the stage where the United States was born. In 1774, the First Continental Congress met at Carpenter's Hall in Philadelphia. Delegates from 12 colonies united here to resist British rule, according to Carpenter Hall's 2024. 2 years later, in 1776, leaders signed the Declaration of Independence at Independence Hall, marking the birth of a new nation. And in 1787, Pennsylvania became the second state to ratify the US Constitution, the first large state to do so. Because of its large German-speaking population, the Constitution was even printed in German, a reminder of the state's cultural diversity from the very beginning. Pennsylvania didn't just witness American democracy's birth, it helped defining its principles of freedom and diversity. During the American Civil War, Pennsylvania again played a defining role. The Battle of Gettysburg in 1863 was one of the bloodiest conflicts in American history, a turning point that changed the course of the war. After the war, Pennsylvania became an industrial giant powered by coal, steel, and railway roads. But progress came at a cost. The Pittsburgh Railway Road Strike of 1877 exposed the harsh conditions faced by workers and marked one of the earliest and most violent labor uprisings in US history. These two events, one military, one industrial, reveal how Pennsylvania has often stood at the center of America's conflicts for justice and progress. In modern times, Pennsylvania faced another defining moment: the 3 Mile Island nuclear accident in 1979 near Harrisburg. A partial reactor meltdown caused by mechanical and human error led to widespread panic and long-term public distrust in nuclear energy. Although health impacts were limited, the event changed US energy policy and safety regulations forever. It reminded the world that technology progress always requires responsibility and transparency. The accident sparked worldwide protests and influenced energy policies across countries such as Germany and Japan. Pennsylvania's identity is deeply multicultural. From the Quakers who founded it under William Penn's ideals of tolerance to the German immigrants known as the Pennsylvania Dutch. Diversity has always shaped the state. Modern Pennsylvania is home to vibrant African American, Hispanic, and Asian communities, especially in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. In rural areas, the Amish and Mennonites maintain a lifestyle rooted in simplicity, faith, and hard work, a living reminder of America's early values. Well, together, these groups make Pennsylvania a microcosm of entire nation's diversity. Language also tells the story of Pennsylvania's identity. English dominance, but Spanish is increasingly common in urban households. Then there are the famous regional accents, the Philadelphia dialects with phrases like "use guys" or "hoagie" for sandwich, and the Pittsburghese dialects where local says "yins" instead of "you all" or "red up" for cleanup. These dialects aren't just linguistic quirks, they are symbols of pride and belonging, connecting people to their local heritage. Beyond its industrial image, Pennsylvania is a stunning green. The Appalachian Mountains and Allegheny Plateau covered much of the state, offering breathtaking scenery and outdoor adventures. With over 120 state parks, conservation is a major focus, balancing energy production with environmental care. The state's economy still depends on natural gas and coal, but renewable energy projects are expanding rapidly. In 2023-24, it ranked second only to Texas in natural gas production. It's a story of balance between progress and preservation, between the man-made and the natural. Looking back, Pennsylvania is a story in one of resilience and reinvention. From independence to industry, from crisis to creativity, the state has always found ways to adapt. Its founding ideals of liberty and equality are still reflected in its diversity and community spirit. In many ways, Pennsylvania is a reflection of America itself, rooted in history, alive with change, and always moving forward. Thank you.